My name is Gilbert Masolia. I work for Promax Manufacturing Limited in Ruiru Kimbo. I'm the marketing manager for the company. The company has been running for the last 5 years. The company deals with the beams and blocks manufacturing, which are being used in doing shutters on construction sites. These beams and blocks, which are hollow, do replace the conventional method of doing shutters. We opted to use to get into the business so that maybe we can save a coin for our client. Because when you use the beams and blocks, you automatically save 30 to 40% on the total cost of the work. I say so because when you use the beam and the block, you will not need to use the trappers. Unlike the conventional method, less sand, less concrete, less cement will be used, because when doing the final slab, you'll have to do it at 3 inches, unlike the conventional method, which is 6 inches done. When you want to use the timber, you'll have to use less. The 3-2 are placed at a distance of 800 millimeters from the other. The props also are being placed at a span of 800 millimeters from the other. If you do a good calculation, you'll find that whatever you normally used on convention on the side of timber, you'll have to use it half when using the beam block technology. That's why we encourage clients to use the system. When a client comes to us for a product, first of all, we introduce him now physically on what we normally do. We take him to all the processes until he gets satisfied that he can be able to use the technology. He will come with his calculation for his house, or he can allow our technician to go to his site so that he gets the measurements. Once he does that, we'll make him a quote, which will lead us to know which amounts of materials he'll have to use on his site. We begin immediately to do manufacturing once he pays us a deposit as a commitment fee. We normally use steel tendons, which are 6 millimeters thick. We use cement as normal. We use sand and concrete. At our working station, we have staff who are competent, staff who are focused, staff who have been educated on the system, and obviously they don't fail any client at all. Steel tendons are being laid at the base. That's where our manufacturing is being done. Having been laid, at every slab, 6 tendons are laid. They are prestressed with our machine, because by using hand or the manual way of doing it won't bring a quality item. The tendons are prestressed. After being prestressed, casting is done which will take 7 days to completely dry. In fact, 7 days is the actual time the curing is complete. Curing is done every day until the 7th day, when the customer can be able to collect his items. On the side of supply, actually, we did go to the site, as I had told you. We go by the measurements we got from the site. The measurements inform us on what sizes we need to customize and be cut, so that we don't miss or mess in any one angle. Our staff who are competent have been advised, have been taught on how to do the measuring. There is no any particular time you'll find them messing up on the measurements. After having done the measurements, the items, which are the beams, are cut accordingly. Because when we go to the site, there are several rooms with the different sizes. Sitting room has a different size from the main bedroom. The main bedroom has a different size from the corridor. The corridor has a different size from the store. The store has a different size from any other room that might be there, maybe the kitchen. So they are customized according to the rooms. When it reaches the time the items have left the factory, we normally advise the client that our technician accompanies the items. Installation isn't so much difficult to do, but to any learner, he must agree to be shown on how to do it. In 2 to 3 hours, those on site can be able to do it without even being supervised. I don't mean that our technician leaves the site before the completion of the installation. Our technician must be around in case of any question, in case of any need, he must show them. When it comes to final casting, we are not involved in that unless the client incorporates us into the system. Otherwise, that's normally left in the hands of the foreman and the client, who finds a way of doing it. And mostly, he must find a competent person to do the casting. The casting is done at 3 inches, unlike the conventional way, which is being done at 6 inches. When you do your calculation, comparing the conventional method and the beam and block technology, you'll find that our client has saved. You'll find that you've saved 30 to 40%, because there is no any client who cannot accept to save in any endeavor, like construction. So we encourage other clients to follow suit and buy from Promax Manufacturing Limited in Ruiru Kimbo. Thank you.